What's up YouTube, Metro Hero 2012 here. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm just getting hyped after the NFL draft. I kind of just want to make another Madden video, see how it goes, see if I want to make a series out of this. We'll see. I don't want to promise anything because obviously I've been away from YouTube so long. But Madden 20 doesn't come out until August, and that's a while from now. So I'd like to try to do something, and I believe what the fans would want, or what people would want to see, is an Arizona Cardinals rebuild. They're in a very interesting state right now. They were able to get Kyler Murray, the first overall pick. So let me go ahead, get a few things in order, and this is going to be more of a rebuild because the Cardinals still have a long way to go. So just so you know, I'll be probably doing some trades and then working with a lowly roster, probably playing on All-Pro. I might play this first season. I want to see Kyler Murray play really well. So the plan is to make some trades, play the season, see how it goes on All-Pro difficulty. So let me just get this all set up and meet you guys at the start of the season. Alright guys, so I'll be taking over the Cardinals as the owner, but I want to think of myself as the GM technically. I want to see like what kind of interesting coaching hires I can do, and also I feel like Steve Keim is kind of on the hot seat. I mean, apart from the DUI and everything, he's had some rough drafts and trading up to get Josh Rosen, who they gave up on in 1 year. I get the Cliff Kingsbury argument, and maybe Cliff Kingsbury will be the coach, I guess, but in this game he's not, so don't know how that's gonna work. But yeah, I want to be kind of like the owner GM, and see how this goes. I turned on all user relocation just in case you guys want me to move somewhere or redesign the stadium and uniforms or something. That's a good option. So yeah, I just left that open. Let's start off by being the owner of the Arizona Cardinals, and I already downloaded the roster, just a random one somebody did post draft. And then yeah, let's start playing regular season. Let's not even go into the preseason. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for some trades, free agents, roster moves, see what we can do, and I'll see you guys when I find something. I'm going to go ahead and sign Andrew Billings because why the heck not? 23-year-old defensive tackle. In real life, the Cardinals turned down the fifth-year option for Robert Nkemdiche. He's still on the roster here. I'll leave him on for now. I think he's got a chance to turn his career around. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Ooh, he's only 5'11", 310. Poona Ford, rookie D-tackle. I'll take him from the Bears practice squad. Just because we need young guys who can get some playing time. See if they can develop, that would help. But the Arizona Cardinals are in desperate need of good young talent, and Chase Winovich also being able to be signed from a practice squad. I don't really think I can turn that down. Not that that's realistic, but I think that's a no-brainer for me. So maybe I need to look through this list more aggressively to find maybe some rookies that are not being considered. Shane Ray also here, Trent Taylor. I know there's some good players here. Carlos with the K. Williams. I'm just kind of looking for like 25, 24 and under, just to see if there's guys I'm directly interested in. Josh Adams is here. Not going to do that. Or Gus Edwards. We're going to roll with our running backs for now. I really like our backfield. Yeah, don't see anybody else that I immediately would like to get. And let's go ahead, and as I've promised twice now, let's go do some trades. Alright, so my very first trade is heavily revolved around cap space. So I traded Justin Pugh, who's a pretty good right guard, Marcus Gilbert, our best offensive lineman at right tackle, and Chandler Jones. They are all just on our books for the next like 4 years at like $10 million a year, and I just didn't want to deal with it. So I went to the Bengals. They were done with the John Ross experiment. They're trading him to us as well as a first-round pick in 2020. So we got the cap off our books. We can try John Ross out in Arizona to see how he fits our system. I think it's going to be amazing with him and Kyler Murray. We have a lot of great wide receivers now after this year's draft. I think the Cardinals did a really good job rebuilding that. So a little bit of progress made there with that trade. I'm going to go do some more, and we'll look at our starting roster for the season. All right, my next trade is Brooks Reed at left end. I don't think we're going to need him much longer. He's still in a decent contract with a lot of money, as well as Charles Clay. I understand why they got him, but I like the other two tight ends, and I feel like we can find somebody else that can play the tight end position as well. and I ended up getting Xavier Howard out of it, who I think is a really underrated, great cornerback that's on the Miami Dolphins. So I think this is going to help us a lot to pair along with Patrick Peterson and DeAndre Baker that they just drafted. So I think good trade for us. All right, I need to sign a right guard and a right tackle, so we're going to go for Nico Siragusa from the Dolphins practice squad, just a one-year thing. See if we can find somebody better in the offseason, either through the draft or through free agency. Looks like not a lot of good right tackle options, so we're probably just going to have to roll with what we have. Now let's just take a peek at the tight end position. Dwayne Allen, Richard Rodgers. I was hoping someone's practice squad guy would be here. Maybe Rico Gathers. There's Devin Kajust. Bucky Hodges, 6'6". Kind of like the Bucky Hodges idea. Moritz Boehringer. He's here at tight end. I'm going to sign him. He's just a favorite of mine. I don't remember when the Vikings drafted him at wide receiver. He'd be a really cool tight end to actually pan out in the NFL, but it's unlikely, but it'd be cool if we can make him pan out on our team. So that does it for all the acquisitions and whatever we're doing. Kyler Murray just looks nothing like Kyler Murray, so that's cool. But yeah, Kyler Murray, starting quarterback. Let's see if we can develop him in the first year. Oops. We got Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk, John Ross, Kevin White. We also have Andy Isabella. Andy Isabella is going to for sure be a slot receiver. John Ross is going to be kind of depth, and hopefully, I guess, when Larry Fitzgerald retires, John Ross could maybe step into a role if we don't draft anybody. Tight end, we have Max Williams, who I like, Ricky Seals-Jones, and Moritz Boehringer. I like all three of them. Right tackle, really weak. Right guard, weak. I mean, our whole offensive line is weak, but we knew that. DJ Humphries, the only guy we're kind of hoping develops. Otherwise, we're kind of screwed. Our defense is much better than our offense, even though they're still pretty bad. DJ Swearinger is our best player, in my opinion. 84 overall. Well, Patrick Peterson too, of course, but 84 overall. We have Xavier Howard now to pair with DeAndre Baker and Budda Baker. We might be able to move Budda Baker back to safety. I know he played better at corner, but we really need a free safety. I might move Budda Baker to free safety just because we drafted Byron Murphy. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Byron Murphy, not DeAndre Baker. My bad. But yeah, Patrick Peterson, Xavier Howard, and now Byron Murphy. Let's move Budda Baker. We have Zach Allen. They just drafted at right end. I kind of want Kimdichie to play over Corey Peters, so I'm going to move him up. Oh, either way, doesn't matter much. Zach Allen can't play both ends, so we'll have Chase Winovich play the other end. So the two rookies at the end, see if they can get any sacks. Jordan Hicks, a really good middle linebacker. Terrell Suggs is going to be, we're going to ride him out to the end of his career. Probably have to draft a right outside linebacker soon. Hassan Reddick, I really like. He's very fast. Let's see how that pans out. But let's go ahead, move Budda Baker, and get into our first game, week 1, home against the Washington Redskins. All right, final look at our depth chart before we jump into the game. Kyler Murray, I kind of went through a lot of this already. David Johnson's going to be our workhorse with Chase Edmonds to back him up. Fullback, Derek Coleman. Wide receiver, we're going Larry Fitzgerald, then Christian Kirk, John Ross, Hakeem Butler. Andy Isabella is listed lower, but I'm making him the all-time slot receiver, so that's what his job will be. I think he's really, really good there. And then Kevin White, and we also have Chad Williams. Tight ends, Max Williams, Seals-Jones, Boehringer, DJ Humphries. Yeah, we already covered the rest of it, but I just wanted to go through that. And then also the other thing is we did move Budda Baker to free safety, where he went up 2 overall from 80 to 82. So now we have 2 decent safeties, a number of good corners. I think we're ready to go. We got Alfred Peterson, Xavier Howard, and Byron Murphy. I think I want to make Byron Murphy a slot corner as well, just because I think that's where he fits best. So I'm going to do that quickly, and I will see you week 1 against Washington Redskins. Let's just do this really quick. Where is it? Oh, slot. Wow, skipped way over it. No, let's Byron Murphy for sure. All right, see you week 1. Nice run by David Johnson there. 24 yards. That's a great way to start the game on the ground. All right, David Johnson just had a nice run, setting up 1st and long. They're probably not blitzing, but I'm still going to try to get a screen in quick. Get David Johnson going, and oh no! Get it! Thank you. Kyler Murray fumbles it as he gets sacked. That was dangerous. The free rushers came in way too fast. I couldn't get the ball off in time. That could have been really bad, but Johnson was wide open with 3 blockers in front of him. That could have been a huge play. Ouch. 16, we're pretty much looking at a Hail Mary crosser with Williams and Isabella. Oh, and he just like drops it. So hopefully the flag was on them. If it's on us, then we're just even more screwed. On us. The crappy offensive line, this is going to be a story the whole season. It's going to be hard for us to score points. I bet they're going to decline it, and that leads us to punt. So I'm going to go ahead and sim to the next time we're on offense, and I'll see you then. Good start, but you know who started even better? David Johnson, and I'm running it to the left here. It looks like it's going to be wide open if our blocking can hold up. Bouncing it to the outside a little bit. Oh, a nice juke there. So David Johnson's just having himself a game so far. We probably should start feeding him, but I want to get some more completions for Kyler Murray. Kirk wide open in the middle. I'm going to throw that to him all day. Kyler Murray now starting to feel a rhythm with 3 straight completions. 3 straight completions. And again, Christian Kirk. He might be the guy for us, for Kyler Murray. He's a great receiver, and he just keeps getting open. So another catch for him. And Arizona's in the end zone. All right, after the Redskins punted, we get the ball back again. In the first quarter, this begins our 3rd offensive possession. We are up 7-3 against the Washington Redskins. They are packing the box, but if we can get past that with David Johnson. Oh! Almost broke the tackle there. If Fitzgerald held his block for like a second longer, we probably could have broken that one. I wasn't sure whether or not I should go on the inside or the outside, and it turns out I just made probably the wrong decision. But that'll wrap up the first quarter there. Let's rejoin Arizona in the second quarter. All right, starting the second quarter here. See what we can do. They're stacking the box again. They got a free rusher, but if the left tackle can get out there, which he did, Fitzgerald hold his block this time. Oh, they're gonna call it back on a penalty. Right when I juke to like break it, right when they know I'm gonna get that extra 20 yards, they go ahead and they're gonna call a penalty. Is it on them? Nope, on us. So they're calling it back. That's just stupid. Like you saw, the second I juked, they just called it back. Like had I not juked, I wonder if they would have called that. This is stupid. I digress. 1st and 10 now, moving back instead of forward. Larry Fitzgerald is wide open, and no one's got him. Ooh, Christian Kirk. Could have got out a little further, but that's Larry Fitzgerald's first catch of the season there. Nice pass by Kyler Murray. I love the accuracy so far. Every time it suggests a run play, it suggests this one to the left. This time it doesn't look like it'll work. I'm going to audible to a pass. It looks like Fitzgerald's our only receiver running a route. Oh my gosh. There's the speed for Kyler Murray, able to evade the rush and get a nice game there. That was amazing speed, actually. I don't know what happened the first time. He just ran out of stamina really quick, but there's a beautiful game there for Murray. Saw the pressure breakdown, just took off, easily got himself 12 yards. Great play. I might need to increase the quarter length. That might help. There's John Ross on the outside and is able to get in the end zone with his speed. What a play. I kind of read the way his guy was covering him. He fell off and then he ran right into the other wide receiver. Almost like a pick play, but John Ross gets himself a touchdown. Kyler Murray with 2 on the day. Love it so far. Gotta love it. Again, the guard didn't pull. I had to almost go back to the right side. The guard did not get over in the hole in time. Still brings up 3rd and 1, which is not a bad situation to be in. I'm going to call slants right here, just assuming they're going to come out in a run defense, which it kind of looks like they are. I could audible. I think we can pick this up. We go to the right side and have an extra blocker. Didn't work. Didn't work, and there's no sense in going for it here. I know it's only 1 yard, but I really can't take the risk and give them the ball here, which is a field goal at the very least. I know a lot of Madden players would go for it, but I just can't do that. Oh, come on. Wanted to hit stick there. All right, let's see if our defense can hold up in the second half. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, Fitzgerald, you're getting too old for this. Would have been nice. Injury timeout for Washington. All right. We're going to have to punt again. Oh, John Ross makes one miss. Did he fumble it? No, he still got it. Okay. I'm going to use my last time out there. We can take a few shots in the air to the end zone, and then we're going to have to settle for a field goal. No, we're not kicking it yet. We'll have to settle for a field goal if we can't get it in here. But I'd like to give it a shot. So we're looking probably at Seals Jones, Christian Kirk, or throwing the ball away, which I forgot how to do, unfortunately. Seals Jones is wide open, though, for Kyler Murray's third touchdown in the first half. He is having an amazing start to his NFL career. We are just running up the score on the Washington Redskins. Gotta love it. Let's see what we can do here. Oh no, undercutting the route, Josh Norman. He wasn't covering well enough, and I had it, and then the ball just didn't go out far enough for Larry Fitzgerald. So there, unfortunately, is an interception for Kyler Murray. Do what we gotta do to win this game. Almost had the speed there to get it again. Another nice rush for Johnson. He's having himself a game. Only one reception though, but no touchdowns either. But still a good, solid David Johnson game, I'd say. Not again. No, get on the ball. Oh, Kyler, you can't fumble it when we're trying to throw it. Just throw it in the dirt. Don't fumble it. Of course, it didn't work, so we're open for a Hail Mary prayer here. Otherwise, we're punting again and hoping our defense can hold up, but it's looking like Washington is going to be able to overtake the lead, unfortunately for us. Max Williams makes the catch. Not enough for the first, but I'm going to rush to the line to see if we can get a play in here, being real aggressive, see if we can catch them off guard. No, get the first. Okay, thank you, David Johnson. I was like, you're right at the line. You better get that. Hurry up offense here. See if we can catch them off guard again. Not enough time, but Fitzgerald was open. The route. If I would have thrown it like, I know you were saying I probably should have thrown it like a millisecond earlier. If I would have tried to, the guy that was going out to cover David Johnson's route would have dropped back into Larry Fitzgerald's route and then intercepted it. It happens all the time. So that's the reason that I didn't throw that. Ugh. Let's keep this drive alive, though. I don't really want to settle for a field goal. I want to go up more than a touchdown. Let's see if that's possible. No, I didn't throw it in time. And I didn't want to throw an interception, so I just went ahead and threw it away there. Gonna hopefully get a field goal here to go up by more than 3 points. Cross your fingers, defense. If they do score a touchdown, at least we have a chance. At least we have a chance to come back and kick a field goal. So Washington was unsuccessful in scoring on that drive, and now the Cardinals get the ball back with a little under 7 minutes remaining. They're going into press coverage, so I am going to adjust. Put Larry Fitzgerald on a streak. Doubt he's going to be able to beat his man. Kind of does. No way. Okay. There's no way he should have intercepted that. All right, Buda Baker just got an interception for us, and we get the ball back, 18-24. So a huge pick-me-up after that bad interception. Oh, I'm telling you, when I'm trying to turn, it doesn't work, so I had to dive for the end zone there. David Johnson almost got in, though. 2nd and goal now. Probably won't be able to push this one in. The offensive line just going to have no push. But we do. David Johnson's got enough power to get in the end zone there for his first touchdown of the day. And that's huge for us. Thank you, Buddha, and thank you, David Johnson. We needed that a lot. Tight window throws are what Kyler Murray is good at. I'm glad he made it there. Wide open. Give me that John Ross speed. Home run. Home run, Kyler Murray to John Ross. I want to see way more of that, but what a play call to free him up, and Murray has just solidified. He's having an amazing day, 38-25. I told you guys I was going to play this season on All-Pro. Maybe got to move it up to All Madden, but I hate playing All Madden sometimes. It's just frustrating. All-Pro seems to be a good balance, but sometimes I score 38 points. Oh, he bounced. He bounced that too? Whoa. David Johnson breaks 2 tackles. He wanted the end zone bad that time and got it. And Jay Gruden is just not loving this. 45 points for the Arizona Cardinals. That's a victory for the Arizona Cardinals. This is technically still the 2019 season because I'm playing Madden 19, but we got the 2020 players. This is a rebuild. We dumped a lot of contracts, a lot of our best players. We still were able to get a win week 1. Washington's not the best team, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, but a great game. Kyler Murray, 121 rating, 20 for 28, 333 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not my favorite thing. One of them was kind of stupid. Rushing the ball, David Johnson went for 153, 2 touchdowns. Kyler Murray got himself 12 yards, mainly on that 1 carry, 3 fumbles. That's not good. Small guy, small hands. Well, I actually said he's got pretty big hands. The wide receiver, shockingly, of the day was John Ross. I thought he'd be throwing it to other guys, but he had 4 catches, 117, 2 touchdowns. That one really helped his stats. Fitzgerald, 4 for 67. Ricky Seals-Jones got 3 for 3 and 33 and a touchdown. Christian Kirk was the early favorite in the first drive. 3 catches, 43 yards, a touchdown. I believe that was all the first drive, and he wasn't seen from since. David Johnson got 3 catches for 30 yards, nowhere near the 100 that we kind of wanted to get him towards. Max Williams, 2 for 33, and Andy Isabella only got himself 1 catch, which I need to work on that because he's a very talented guy. Defensively, tackle-wise, there it is. 9 total tackles for Jordan Hicks, 6 for Reddick, so that's good. Tackles for loss, Kingitu 2, Corey Peters 1, Jordan Hicks 1. Sacks, Terrell Suggs got himself 1 interception. Buda Baker, Patrick Peterson, Xavier Howard, all 3 of our star secondary players. And that is that. What a win for the Arizona Cardinals. If you guys did enjoy this episode, you want to see this rebuild of the Arizona Cardinals continue, please like the video, comment on it, say whatever you'd like. I can play offense and defense if you want to. Whatever you guys have for suggestions, let me know. But I kind of want to continue with this. It's pretty fun to play with this team and hopefully do some real rebuilding in the offseason, because just because I'm decent at All-Pro Madden doesn't mean this team is not a bad team. They're a pretty bad team. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. If you want to see the game against the Rams, go ahead, give a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.